Okay, let's talk about politics for a little bit. One of the most divisive things in politics is the attempt by individuals to overwrite the other individual's personal rights. By that I'm speaking specifically of abortion. My least favorite topic, because all life is precious, all life is valuable. Human life especially is among the supreme values that we should have. But to take away a woman's right, to say to that woman, you don't have the right to choose. This person's going to move in with you and they're going to be there for 9 months, and then you can adopt them if you want to, or you can keep them. But usually people want to keep them by the end of the 9 months. And that means that person is going to be living either close to or below the poverty line. That child is going to be brought up in a situation that's not, it's going to lead to crime and criminality. And that woman's basically going to have her whole world shut down. She's going to, instead of going through college or going through high school, she's going to take a U-turn and have to take time to raise a child, where there isn't money to put the child in daycare, there isn't money for the clothing for the child. Sometimes the person's a child themselves. So I think it's very interesting that we're going to let this divisive political A-bomb that got President Bush Jr. elected so we could have 9/11 blow up the World Trade Centers under their watch, under their security, with NORAD shut down so that this could all happen, so that we could go after the oil in Iraq. You do get that, right? We don't have to make a big deal out of it. I don't, I don't go to a party and say, so what do you think about 9/11? It's just not a good entry line. It's something more about, I read in a scientific magazine that serotonin is one of the key transmitters, something like that for one class of party, and for another, so you like In-N-Out burgers, huh? So it's all about In-N-Out, huh? In-N-Out. Wow, that was a deep one. Shocker. But anyway, what I want to say before my ears turn real red and I think, oh man, why did I say that? What I want to say is that I really think we need to keep abortion legal. Yes, it's a sin, and it's a bad one, but it's on that person, and that person would then have to raise a child, and behave very, very sinfully against that child that is growing up, unable to provide what it needs and wants. And people say, well, we would adopt, but I don't see those people. There might be some, but there aren't that many. You can't pretend that there are that many of you who are ready to adopt unwanted children. If so, why do we have so many homeless people? If we have such big hearts, why aren't we creating small homeless community shelters? Why aren't we doing things like that? We don't have the hearts we think we have. When it actually comes down to the effort, it's a lot more effort than our hearts can really handle, as unpeaceful as that may sound. Well, that's it. I think we need to get that straight so that we don't get any leader taking the church off into a direction which is said to be in the scriptures going to happen, where they're not really part of God at all. They're their own entity. So let's keep it together. Let's keep it as one. In the East, they say Namaste. The God in me recognizes the God or Goddess in you. And that's a good saying because it's spelled with small g. It's not the capital G. It's not God himself. All right. That is all.